Right then, so we are just below White Wells. I thought we'd walk up the side of the water this time, and hoping that no one calls and knocks the tape off. It's a little bit wet and my knee hurts, but I'm considering the idea of walking up to the swastika stone. I don't know, I'm in two minds about that. We'll decide as we go. Won't we, little one? Whoever can't decide what it wants to do. If it starts raining, we won't be doing that because it's too long a walk. Bank holiday on Monday. I had no idea. Oh, I think we're right next to the college here, so I'll be able to film that in a moment. Well, I'm calling it the college. Ben! Careful there, little one. I think we will have a little... Let's see. Ben! Good boy. Oh, we'll have a little gander at this building. Ben, don't go that way. Ben, come on. We're not really going to go properly in here anyway. I just wanted to film this building, really. It's strange it not being a college. So this is like part of it, or was. And this building ahead of me, it's the peaks I wanted to film, really. Look, they're so unusual. Looks like there's some work going on up there. So these will be made into flats and houses and stuff now. There's a for sale sign in front of me. I wish. You alright, Ben? We'll have a little walk up. Oh, there's some nice architecture around there, but I don't know if you can really see it. I'll just zoom in and see. There. Reminds me of Grandpa's balconies, except much bigger. And his had castle turrets. So, what we might do, because we can't walk on here like we used to, because it's all private property. Look, somebody's got their private plates going on there. But we'll film the college building, why not? Seeing as we're right next to it. Just don't want someone to come out and tell me off. Don't want to be in trouble. I mean, it was such a cool college, it really was. But then, of course, they closed it down. It was part of Bradford College, but the Ilkley branch. Yeah. I'm trying to think when they closed it down. Oh, it must be 10 years ago now. Look at all these ducks in here. We're actually going to go into here, even though it's... Ben! Oh, you need a key. We can't go in there. Haven't got a key. But we can film the ducks, and then we'll have to turn around and walk back out the way we came. They think we've got bread for them. They don't know I've got a little dog here that loves chasing ducks. Hello, you lot. Well, I think they've seen him now. Look at this big one. I might zoom into him actually. Oh, that didn't go so well. Ben, I was too busy zooming in and... Come on, you little monkey. They've all gone into there's like a lake over there. That's what we could do. We could film the towns. I forgot to even mention them when I was up here. I forgot to mention them. So I think we might do that. Up by the White Wells, there's two towns. You can't go in there, little Ben. I know you're dying to, aren't you? There's, yeah, basically there's two towns. And they're quite cool. Like, when I was a kid, in the winter they used to freeze over. Ben! Good boy. They used to freeze over and we used to be able to go and ice skate on them. Except I didn't have any ice skates, but people did used to ice skate on them. They were very cool. So I might put this on to pause whilst we walk up. I don't know, it's quite pleasant though, isn't it? Good boy. Come on, little one, we're going to go this way. These trees are just incredible. Huge. I filmed my horses when I turned her out again today. And oh, it'd be lovely in there. That used to be a public, all this was like a public gardens which you could walk in before, but not anymore. All private property, it says. And as we found out, you need a key to get in. So I'm stood underneath a beautiful, huge weeping willow. I love weeping willows. They're one of my favourite kinds of tree. I think they're extraordinary. Look at this here. Come on, little Ben, we're going this way. So the building opposite me, I'll just need to get across this road, one moment. Alright then, little chap, go on. There's a building just there. And that is, well, it was the water board. Except it looks like way up is after a cat. Where is it, Ben? Good boy. Come on. We're going to go up this way. Yeah, so this was the waterboard house, except I think they've made it into a residential house. I don't know, I can't tell actually, because it's got grey window panes. So, oh, it's a bit nippy in the wind. So maybe it's still a waterboard building. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Anyway, it would make a cool house if they haven't already done so. We're going to walk up through all these thistles, which I could end up regretting. Excuse me. Oh dear, yes, I'm regretting this, and it's hurting my knee a lot. Ever so painful today, my knee. And ironically, it's my mare at work that causes it the most pain, because she's so fresh at the moment. She really is. Not the easiest ride. Look at those clouds. Look quite threatening, don't they? I'm more concerned about wind than rain, to be honest. Well, I'm going to change my shoes because it's all wet. So, yeah, I filmed my horse when I turned her out, and there was, I've only looked back on the phone at the recording. It's only a short couple of minute jobby, but I think that there's orbs again with her. I think it's energy connected, you know. If she's off cantering into the field, then obviously she's exuding energy, isn't she? And obviously these like demonic entities, they want our energy field. So I think that it's kind of connected, you know. Although at the end of the day, I'm sure. Well, horse racing is quite a demonic sport, isn't it? You know, the gambling industry is. So it all makes sense that there would be entities attached. I'm just going to show you where I'm stood. You'll see in a moment. There it is, White Wells up yonder. You can see the flags flying in the wind. Forgot to point those out when I was there the other day. We've come by some berries. That makes me think of little robin redbreasts. Right. So we're going to walk to the Tarn, which is actually we have to walk up to White Wells anyway to get to the Tarns, because they're just kind of over there. So we're on the right tracks. What's this little one doing? We're going to go this way, little chap. Still in my work clothes. I had to go to Mum's after work to do some paperwork and whatnot. And where are you off to? Good boy. Looking his tongue out. Oh yes, look at the views behind me. I do like how the clouds make everything look so dramatic. I know, Ben. You after a drink? Well, we can get a drink up here. Well, you can get a drink down here if you want. He says he wants a drink. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, go around that side and you can have a drink, can't you? Ben, come on. Come on, little chap. Ben. Good boy. He's got it. Got it all worked out, haven't you? Good boy. Oh, I just saw a flash. Strange. I wonder if it picked up on camera. It was around Little Ben though. Anyway. Oh, the wind's going to get us when we get out of the way of these trees. I might have to put it onto pause if that's the case, because I don't like it and the wind wrecks my tapes. We don't like that at all. So, yeah. I need to learn how to edit videos because I've got all sorts of recordings which the wind has ruined, but if I put them together I'd be able to make, mostly of the horses when they're galloping around the fields. If I put them all together though with some music, I'd be able to make something good out of them. I'm going to have to bring this close to me, I think. So the wind's breaking a bit. Oh my poor knee. I don't want to keep moaning, so might be best to put this on to pause. I'm just trying to, when I uploaded the White Wells videos, I'd found a link online where they're talking about old folk tales to do with the White Wells and the water and whatnot. And anyway, I'm only really mentioning it because I put the link underneath the in the information. I can't breathe. I'm struggling to talk. And it's quite an interesting link if anyone's interested, like, to read it. Oh, I'm going to just zoom into this and show you the peaks. So there's a college building which we were just by at the start. Amazing really, isn't it, that architecture? It really is. I wonder what it was built for originally. I don't know is the answer to that, but it won't have been a college originally, I'm sure. It would probably have been a big hotel or something. That's what it looks like. Oh, look at Ben. Oh boy. Look how far. I'm not blown away. Oh, he's all frisky. Oh, it's been a nice week from the point of view that I've seen this little chap every single day, I think, except for, I didn't think I saw him on Tuesday, but I saw him on Monday. No, hang on a moment, I saw him on Tuesday, Thursday, and today. And I don't normally see him more than once a week, so it's been an exciting week from that point of view. Hasn't it, little one? He goes crazy when he hears the car pull up and me getting out, and then he wants to scoop me up into my arms and hugs, and then he doesn't like me to even have a cup of coffee because he wants my hands tickling his neck. Mum has him in his collar all the time. I always take his collar off because, God, when he's with me, he doesn't even have a lead, let alone a collar on. So, he doesn't need it. I don't need a lead with him. Very rare I use one. Good boy. Well, I'm glad he got a drink back there, because the way I've walked until we get to the tarns, there's no more water. This is really steep. Right next to this little building here. Good boy, Ben. You can see the church steeples down there. Centre of Ilkley. Second one, not the pyramid shaped one, but the one which is like a square top. That's the Manor House Church. Just next to that there's a manor house which is basically built on the foundations of the oldest part of Ilkley. It's fascinating, and then there's like a museum next to it. Well, the manor house is a museum. I'd love to film in there actually. I'm just going to show you my friend's house from when I was at school. See that house at the top of the woods there with the chimneys? It's called Paw Potts, and yeah, it's quite an incredible house. There was a programme in the 90s called the Darning Buds of May, or it might have been the late 80s, and it was basically a comedy show. Catherine Zeta-Jones was on it, and they had a swimming pool, and that house was where the swimming pool was, and that programme was what made Catherine Zeta-Jones famous. Come on, little Ben, we're going to move again now. Could do with sorting my hair out, it's getting blown all over the place. That was funny, because I'm filming and the woman vanished as quickly as possible. Let's see what's for sale here. Oh, the history of it. £15. But look at that picture, it's really cool. All the Victorian people. I hope that's picking up so you can see it properly. There's a cafe in there and the bathhouse. Come on, little Ben. Ben, come on, you can't just go in there, little chap. So, not really making much of an effort to film this because I filmed it the other day. Going to go onto the tarn now. Come on, little chap. Come on, lad. It's not far, I can see it from here actually. There's two. We're nearly at the first one now. Which is a good job because actually, let's see, 19 minutes in, well, we'll get to film the first one. All of this is like haunts which my grandfather used to bring me to when I was little. We used to walk every Sunday on the moors, and then my granny would make Sunday dinner for us. I don't really remember Mum coming. It was more something that Grandpa and I used to do. Mum used to come occasionally, but I don't ever remember Granny coming. But you have to bear in mind that by the time I was born and living up here, Granny would have been, well, she was 80, about to turn 80 when she died. So, I can't believe it. This has grown over with grass. It looks so different. Well, she won't have been that old when I was born. But, because I was so little, she always seemed old. Grandpa didn't seem that old, but Granny seemed older for some reason. So I can't believe, look at all these like reeds on here, you wouldn't even know. Hey, I just saw another flash across my camera. It could just be, I don't know. Which side should we walk down? Good boy, Ben. Don't cry, sweetie. Clavey wants we do this filming over with. We'll walk around this side, maybe get to the other one. I have no idea why it's like it is though, with all that grass and dead trees, and maybe it used to get looked after better before, because it never was like this when I was a kid. It was clear water. The island's always been there, but it wasn't as prominent or big. How everything changes. Looks like this won't even be here in a few years' time, potentially, if they don't look after it better. I mean, there's sort of still water, it's just got so much of this grass growing in it. Good boy, Ben. So, and it looks so small. I know the other one's bigger, but all the same, when I was a kid, this looked big. They both looked big. But clearly, this is small. Especially looks small with all this grass on it. Well, I know it's not grass, but reedy type thing. Right, let's go to the other one and see what that's like. I might just get there. We've got 4 minutes before we're out of time on this recording. I'll definitely keep recording though. Just have to do it in a part 2. Oh, this is quite hard to walk through, look. At least it's breaking the wind though. Putting it onto me, but then I thought actually maybe that's a good idea because I probably can't see where I'm going so well. Oh, and also I've just seen something I want to film. I'm going to tie my hair up, it's really annoying. It doesn't actually look that amazing. Little Ben! Good boy. Oh, he just came and nuzzled me. Yeah, it looks really cool, this bit here, to the naked eye, where those rocks are, and I always want to call it lavender, heather. Look at these little blue flowers here, little forget-me-nots. Oh, so sweet. Forget-me-not. 23 minutes in, we're going to run out of time. I don't even think we'll get to the edge of this other one before we run out of time. I'm striding on though in the hope that we do, because the other one should look better than that one did. It's got a little, do you know what, I think I'm above it and it's kind of like behind there. We'll see in a moment because I'm just coming out to a clearing. Oh, I'm lost. I'm sure that it's just down here. And the wind is here. You know, I'm going to have to stop this, I think. And oh well, I'll pop it to me. And the sun's coming out actually over there. We'll see, I think it's just down here. I do. I can't wait to tie my hair up, and I can't do that when I've got the camera in my hands. Quite tired today. It's Friday, and Friday's always, well, as the week goes by, I get more and more tired because, especially this week, because we've been so short-staffed. Don't know how they're going to manage when I'm not still there, because the second a person's missing, it just sends everything into a tailspin. And every member of staff is so needed at the moment. Too many horses, you see. I don't know where this tarn is. Turn it back around, look. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to find it because I know I'm right by it. I just can't remember exactly where. It must be over that way, the way I was walking originally. Anyway, I'm going to switch this off because we're out of time anyway. So, if you've made it through this far, then thank you for watching. Little Ben says thank you too. Switching off now because we're out of time. Good boy, Ben.